To create an animation, select the Animations control from the Advanced Control panel. And when you first open up, you'll see in the top of the screen you have your animations. So these are ones you've already created. And at the bottom you'll have states. So you'll be able to create 8 animations for a group, and then you'll be able to have 16 states. In each animation you can have 8 of these states. So to first create an animation, you need to create states. And here we've already added a few. So we already have a green and blue animation that just transitions through green and blue. And we have a red, and then we have 6 scenes. But we can hit this plus button, and then we can select a new animation state. So from here we have the option of it being on, off, specific lightness, CCT, or a specific color. And we can also choose a scene. So the cool thing about the scenes is we can set up all these different settings and colors on all these lights, save it as a scene, and use that whole scene in one animation. But for this one, we'll just create a quick color, and let's just do a blue. So we have the same functionality in here as we do in the normal full color picker. And once you're done in any of these controls, whether it be lightness or CCT, you select it, you hit done, and then now you can see the blue here at the bottom is now a new state that can be added into animations. And if I want to delete or edit, I just long press edit. I can change that blue to be an entirely different state if I want to, or I just select delete, and now that state is no longer there. And we can do the same with our animations. We can long press on the animation, and we can edit, delete it, as well as tweak it, which will speed up the overall speed or slow down the overall speed between the transitions. But to create a quick animation, after we've created our states, we hit the plus button in the animation section. And then here, those states that we created are now available for use in this animation. We can use 8 of these. So for this one, I have created 6 scenes. These scenes have one light at amber, the rest at 3000 Kelvin. And I'm going to go through scene 1 through 6 and transition between that. So the light that is amber is going to be changing, and everybody's going to go to 3000 Kelvin. So I just select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, once these states are populated here, you can see there's a transition and an interval. So each state will have that transition and interval. The transition will be the time it takes light 1 amber, for example, to go to light 2 amber. And the interval will be how long does it stay on that state. So if I wanted light amber to transition in 10 seconds, I move this slider. To 10 seconds. And let's say right when it gets to light amber, I want it to transition immediately and not stay there. So instead of 100 milliseconds, I just slide that to immediate. The other thing, we can long press these and move them, reorder. So you can just kind of move light 2 to the be slot 1 if you wanted to. We can also edit these states. So if I hit edit and then I selected green, that is going to be green instead of that scene. So we go through and we set this up on all of these devices, or all of these states. So again, each one of these I would just have I'm going to have at 10 in immediate. And once you set all of this up for each state's transition, you select done in the top right. We'll give it a name, and then select create. And now you see the light amber animation has been added. And to just call the lights into this animation, I just simply select it, and I can swap back and select green and blue. And if I wanted to tweak the animation, so I have that 10 second, it's immediate, and say that I want to speed it up a lot faster from 10 seconds just to be a lot faster transition overall. We can change this animation speed, and then that'll speed it up or slow it down based on what we change there, and we can kind of change that live and play with it. So every time you go into animations now, if you're on a static scene or just a different intensity, you go back in the animations, you select light 1 amber, And now all your devices are going to start to change into that animation that you selected.